My husband has never bought stuff for the kids' lunches before on his own. So let's dissect what my husband brought. Okay, so he brought a whole grain bread. That's awesome. What he did was, I think he could have done better by looking at how many fibers per slice, because even though it says whole grains on the front, at the back, you see 2 slices. It's actually 4 grams of fiber, and it's better to make a choice where the fiber is 4 grams per 1 slice. Even for kids, they need a lot more fiber than we think they do. I guess he got all the components to make a sandwich. So he's got that, he's got honey mustard, and it's always important to have some joy in the eating that we're doing, because our kids love honey mustard, and he picked a protein choice. One thing he could have done was he could have picked one that's lower in sodium, because as you can tell per serving, this is 950 milligrams, which in an adult or in children, you want to salt lower as well. But in adults, for example, you want it to be less than 2,000 milligrams first. So we could have gone a lower salt ham, but still, great job, honey. And then he picked some fruits and some veggies, which is great for different kinds of vitamins and minerals and fiber content, soluble fiber, insoluble fiber, all the good stuff. And then he also chose some things that our kids have been eyeing for a very, very long time. And I think one thing that he doesn't know that we already do at home is we actually make our own Lunchable snack kits so that we can choose a higher fiber cracker, a lower sodium meat option, or a nut-free option like wild butter. And then we can add fruit and veg instead of the chips. And then I also let the kids pick something out of their treat box, round it out to make it more like the classic lunch meat that lots of us grew up with. Follow for more.